Welcome to the Grandmaster Troll show. Y'all know who it is. It is your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, here to give you guys some of the best trolling content YouTube has to offer. I was enjoying my retirement. I didn't plan on doing any more lives, at least until basketball season is all the way over. Got 3 more weeks, but when I saw this short clip right here, I already knew I had to go live. So this won't be a long live stream, I'm hoping, because I'm on my retirement. But we got to talk about your boy. We got to talk about your peeps. We got to talk about your boy Austin Hollerman. And then we got to talk about Passport Bros. And today, I will no longer be referring Passport Bros as Passport Bros. From now on, I will be referring Passport Bros to Prostitute Bros, because they are not about what they're talking about. They've been exposed, and today, the king of Passport Bros, these Negroes is down bad. They're down bad. So without further ado, we got to run the clip. Because somebody, a prostitute bro, is going to have to explain to me what happened to your king, Austin Hollerman. I need somebody to explain this clip to me right here. How did this get put on the internet? Why would his mom start going off on a tangent? Why didn't he end the stream? Why didn't he mute the stream? Why he didn't go please on standby like Reg the bad guy? Why did your man allow this to be put on the internet? Without further ado, let's roll it.
I don't give a fuck about what you think. This is my house. I pay the bills here.
Okay, that's fine.
I pay the bills
Okay,
here.
that's
I
fine.
pay the electric.
You at Mama house, Austin Hollerman. You are at Mama's house, and your mama is pulling rank. We got Katrina says you going to cover Gino hitting General Tito's channel struck down. Okay, I heard about that. I didn't plan on talking about that, but maybe I'll find a way to work that in. Shout out to Katrina for donating. Let's see. Let's add you as a moderator, since you supported the show. This when you at home and your mama's pulling rank on you about how she paying all the bills and how it's her house and this, that, and the third. See, this is why I tell you Negroes. I mean, I've been exposing you Negroes for years now. I didn't show that some of you Negroes is living at Mama house, and you come on YouTube trying to critique and talk about black women all day. And the reason you're doing this is because you're living at Mama house. You can't afford to live on your own. And so since you too lazy and too stupid, for whatever the reason may be, you don't want to get up off your ass and go get you a real job where you could pay for the own roof over your head. A lot of you Negroes is dependent on prostitute bros. You dependent on incels in the black manosphere to pay your bills. We've seen it with Kevin Samuels. We've seen it with the Angry Man. We've seen it with Edward Anderson, Austin Hollerman. Pick your favorite Manosphere content creator under the age of 45. A lot of these niggas is living at Mama house under the ruler and dictatorship of the gynocracy. I showed you, I doxed a lot of these content creators, showed you where they live, who they living with, their living conditions, how bad they are before these incel Negroes started propping them up and giving them money so they could travel the world, become a so-called podcaster, because only thing I see these new BMs want to be, these new black men want to be, they want to be podcasters. They want to talk about the dating dynamics between black men and black women. They want to engage in the gender war and talk about black women all day. This is why, because as we see here, they are under the rulership and dictatorship of the gynocracy. So now his mom pulling rank on him, telling him about the bill she paid.
About what you think. This is my house. I pay the bills here.
Okay, that's fine.
I pay the bills
Okay,
here.
that's fine.
I pay the electric.
That's fine.
You don't pay a motherfucking thing here.
Hold on, you
So
don't need to.
you don't like how I roll and you don't like how I move.
I don't give
Get
a
the
fuck how you
out.
roll. I will get the fuck out of here.
Then get the fuck out,
You
nigga.
get the fuck out of my face.
You get the fuck out. Who the fuck?
I'm talking to you. You get
Bitch.
on. Shit. I ain't doing it.
we gotta stop him because the Grandmaster Troll gotta break down why Austin Hollerman is trying to throw whatever leverage, what little weight he has around at his mom, why he's being so disrespectful. See, when you are under the dictatorship and rulership of the gynocracy, and your mama, hold on, and your mama is ruling over you.
You a lost boy looking for mommy's hand to hold.
we are definitely going to play that drop right there, because we got a lot of mama's boys in this space and they looking for mama to hold their hand. But when you become a grown man, your mama stops holding your hand. So what these Negroes tried to do, in order to break the rulership and to be out from the dictatorship of the gynocracy, the first thing you gotta do, Izzy Briggs, the first thing you gotta do, hurry up and buy Aeneas Moon. The first thing you gotta do, Mano Slander, JR, the first thing you gotta do, Ben Garcia, is you gotta put your mama in her place. So all this, I don't like how you rolled. And she says, who you talking to? And he says, I'm talking to you. The reason why you getting this attitude, because these incels who fork out the money, which allow Austin Hollerman to travel abroad and trick off on escorts and prostitutes in order for him to get that money. When his mama disrespect him on his live stream, he must check his mama, 'cause that's the first thing you gotta do to break from the dictatorship and the rulership of the gynocracy. What if I told you these dudes in the Manosphere had it all wrong? You see, these dudes in the Manosphere who told you incels this information, the first woman you gotta check is your mama. You got it all wrong. See, you want to check your mama. You want to check your mama with words. And you're not supposed to check your mama with words.
You a lost boy looking for mommy's hand to hold.
You're not supposed to do that. The way you check your mama is you go out in the real world, you get you a real job, you make you some real money, you have real impact and you get some real power. That's how you check. That's how you check your mama.
You a lost boy looking for mommy's hand to hold.
All this sitting up here on a live stream talking about I'm talking to you, this, that, and the third, that's not gonna work. This right here, smoking a cigar, trying to show your masculine frame. See, this is a reason why these Negroes is out here smoking cigars, trying to sell you how masculine they are. Because if they knew that you knew they was living at Momma house under the foot of the gynocracy, they got some woman who's pulling they strings like a puppet behind the scenes, they know you wouldn't give them a fucking dime. They know it. I know it. We all know it. So they gotta come on YouTube. They gotta have the Versace on, the Gucci, the Louis. They gotta have the Hennessy, the cigars. They gotta have the jewelry on. They gonna do everything to show you that they are living that life. They will even get a passport, go to Brazil, go to Peru. They will rent escorts by the hour, take them on shopping sprees, and a lot of you incels out there who eat up and fork out money, you really believe these Negroes is really about that life. But when shit like this happen here, and it's time to call these Negroes out, you incels are nowhere to be found. You red pill content creators, you won't react to it. You Manosphere content creators, you won't react to an Austin Hollerman getting kicked out of Momma's house. We can't find you to talk about Austin Hollerman. Instead, you're going to talk about black women, you're going to talk about this, you're going to talk about this celebrity, you're going to talk about that celebrity, you're going to talk about Diddy and gay sex, you're going to talk about all this crazy stuff. But when something like this is right here in your space, in your backyard, we can't find you. How can y'all Negroes not talk about this right here? This is nasty work right here. Could you imagine if Cynthia G or if a prominent black female content creator was getting evicted from their house? You know how many live streams these Manosphere content creators would do it. But when the passport king gets kicked out of Momma's house. Gets kicked out of Momma's house.
You a lost boy looking for mommy's hand to hold.
We can't find these people anywhere to break this down.
Don't give a fuck about what you think. This is my house. I pay the bills
Yeah,
here.
okay, that's fine.
I pay the bills
Okay,
here.
that's fine.
I pay the electric.
That's fine.
You don't pay a motherfucking thing here.
Hold on, you
So
don't need to.
you don't like how I roll and you don't like how I move.
I don't give
Get
a
the
fuck how you
out.
roll. I will get the fuck out of here.
Then get the fuck out,
You
nigga.
get the fuck out of my face.
You get the fuck out. Who the fuck?
I'm talking to you. You get
bitch?
on. Shit. I ain't dealing with that shit.
You don't deal with it. Get your motherfucking bitch ass out of here by the
Man, fuck
morning.
you.
Get the fuck out. Me and Major don't have to deal with you.
See, now I have control over my own attitude, but I'm not gonna lie to you. If that would have been a girl, I probably would have punched that bitch.
He said if that would have been his mama, he would have punched the woman for disrespecting him. That's how fragile this Negro's attitude and ego is. His ego is so fragile when a woman disrespects him and tells him to get out of her house in which she pays the bills in, where Austin Hollerman pays no bills in. Austin Hollerman is gonna get his Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson on and punch a female who disrespects him because his ego is hurt. You see how? You see what happens? You see what happens when there's no father figures in the house, when the community is devoid of male leadership. Since the community is devoid of male leadership and involved fathers, what ends up happening is these men out here, they get a taste of the red pill, they get a taste of the black pill, they see a Manosphere content creator say something, and before they even do a background check on said content creator, they will believe every word that the content creator says. And when these content creators start saying, if a woman disrespects you, you gotta get your Floyd Mayweather on, and you gotta start throwing right hooks, you gotta start throwing left hooks, jabs and uppercuts, you gotta put that B-dub in her face. No, you gotta show that B-dub. When she disrespect you, you gotta show her you can bob and weave, and you gotta jab, you gotta left hook, you gotta right hook, you could throw an upper hook, left cross, right cross. You gotta punch the B-dub when they disrespect you. This was said by One the Angry Man. He said if a woman disrespects you, you gotta get the Floyd Mayweather. But they don't tell you when you get the Floyd Mayweather and that B-dub gonna call the cops on you. The cops is gonna come. They're gonna throw you in jail. You're gonna have to pay all these court costs and court fees. You have to spend time in jail. You gotta go through all this headache. All because your ego was so fragile and you couldn't walk away from words. If you would have had a father figure or some real male mentorship, they would have sat down Austin Hollerman and they would have told him one of the oldest rules in the book: sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. But when you're devoid of father figures and real male leadership, this is what's getting taught to other incels. Black incels in this space, because that's who subscribe to Austin Hollerman. That's who's giving Austin Hollerman all his money to go overseas and trick. This is what's going on in these niggas' lives. It's right here for everybody to see, and it's not even over yet. You got your mama. Ooh, this is nasty. This is nasty work right here. This is nasty work. You got your mama. Your mama. Let me say it again for you, Austin Hollerman. You got your mama.
You a lost boy looking for mommy's hand and home.
You got your mama out here calling you dusty. You got your mama out here calling you dusty because you got nowhere to go. You ain't got your own apartment. You ain't got your own house. You can't You ain't got enough money to get you your own room, your own studio, apartment, penthouse. So you at Mama house. And I know why you at Mama house, Austin Hollerman, because you lied to us. You before you became a full-on passport bro, you wanted us to believe that you was a six-figure barber. I looked at your barber portfolio and I didn't see anything that said six-figure barber. You know, you was cutting hair, but you wasn't giving dudes the hot towel facial. You wasn't putting the dye in their head. You wasn't getting them razor sharp. You wasn't exfoliating their faces. You didn't have the degree, the little measuring thing to get the C cups right. I saw at best $35 haircuts. How many $35 haircuts does it take to get the six figures? Let me pull out my cell phone. $100,000 divided by 35. It's going to get you, you're going to need at least 2,858 haircuts, because 2,857, that won't get you the six figures. So you got to do one extra haircut. So you got to do 2,858 haircuts. 2,858 haircuts divided by 365. You gotta do 7.8. So realistically, you gotta do 8 haircuts per day. Are we supposed to really believe that Austin Hollerman was averaging 8 haircuts per day with his technique and what he was doing as a barber? He didn't have the wherewithal, the thought process to give people the hot towel treatment, to put the black dye to, draw in their hairlines. He didn't have the white chalk where they're drawing in their hairlines. We saw at best $35 haircuts. But it gets worse, because when the whole barber thing didn't turn out and COVID hit, Austin Hollerman took the PPP money and he used PPP money and the reason why we know you use PPP money, because you could go into the database and you could search how much PP money certain individuals got. And Austin Hollerman, you took your PPP money, and instead of it investing it into your so-called barbershop business, you used said PPP money, got you a passport, went to Brazil, and started tricking on prostitutes, claiming to be a passport bro. And it almost worked out for you, Austin Hollerman. You almost tricked these incels to giving you enough money to be a so-called expat where you can travel the globe on their dime, and you could use other Negroes' money to trick on prostitutes. You almost got away with it, Austin Hollerman. But what you don't know about these incels, there's only so much money they can give. There's only so much money they have access to. There's only so much money they will give you. And the reason is They're incels. They're lazy. They don't want to put in the extra work. They don't want to work the extra hours to improve themselves. So eventually, that incel money is not as consistent as you thought it would be. It dried up a little bit. And when it dried up a little bit, what you gotta do, Austin Hollerman? Well, when that incel money and them cash apps ain't hitting and them super chats ain't hitting and it take a month for that money to come in and it ain't quite payday yet, what you gotta do, Austin Hollerman? That's right. You gotta go back to Mama house. You gotta go back to Mama house. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. But if my mama was talking to me like this, and was talking to me like this when I was a baby, and then talking to me like this when I was a toddler, and then talking to me like this when I'm a preteen, and then talk to me like this when I was a teenager, and then talk to me like this when I was an adult, I'm not going home for the holidays. I'm going to get me my own place. I'm going to pay for my own bills. And I'm going to have my own peace of mind. I don't know why you Negroes who was under the rulership and dictatorship of that gynocracy will go back to your mama house and deal with your mama calling you Dusty.
Get your motherfucking dusty ass out of here. I'm not gonna play with you, and I don't care how you feel.
Oh, stop the show. Now, people are going to ask. GMT, why did it go blurry? Why did it go blurry right here? So we gotta have a talk. We gotta have a talk and talk about what the hell happened on this live stream. Because this was a YouTube's first right here. Apparently, Austin Hollerman's mom didn't have a shirt on. She didn't have a bra on. She didn't have anything to cover up her breastises. The areolas was out and all of this stuff. So if anybody out there, if you got the original, if you got the tape of Austin Hollerman's mom uncensored, I know a lot of incels out here who would pay a lots of money to see some of that footage. But this is what happens when you under the dictatorship of the gynocracy. Your mama could walk around the house naked with no clothes on, and she gonna tell you about yourself. And this is what happened to your boy Austin Hollerman. She ain't got no clothes on. She opened the door and she stepped in the room, but we can't show you that footage because it's not YouTube friendly.
Doesn't matter to me. This is my place, and you will not disrespect me. Period. Point blank. And you can do and think whatever you want, but get your ass out of here by the morning and take your beautiful cross with your ass.
Oh man, this is bad. This is nasty work. This is nasty work. So Austin Hollerman got till the morning to get his ass and his Buick LaCrosse. Oh man, we gotta talk about you niggas. We gotta talk about you niggas, cause you niggas claim to be high value. You claim to be 6 figures. You claim to be that nigga. What high value man you know that drives a Buick LaCrosse? I mean, I just gotta ask. I just gotta ask. How many high value six figure niggas you know that's living that's living at mama house
You a lost boy looking for mommy's hand to hold.
and they drive a Buick LaCrosse? I mean, this is bad. How many high value and six figure niggas you know that's on their vacation, they go and live at mama house and have they mama call them Dusty, and they mama tells them they gotta be out the house in the morning? How many high value six figure niggas do you know? Cause I don't know any high value six figure niggas that gets dealt with like this. I just don't know too many of them. I don't know any of them. Most high value six figure niggas I know, they got their own house. They not staying with their mama. They mama don't tell them they gotta leave their house because they got their own house and their own roof over their head. I don't know too many high value six figure niggas that's driving a Buick LaCrosse. Most high value six figure niggas I know, they got Chargers, they got the Hellcat, you know, Scat Pack, at least at the bare minimum. They, you know, they got a brand new Ford GT 500 Mustang Shelby with the body kit. They drive Camaro ZL1s. They got Corvettes. Some of them even got Lambos, Ferraris, McLarens. But a Buick LaCrosse. Oh, we gotta talk. Let's talk about this Buick LaCrosse. Austin Hollerman, can we talk about the Buick LaCrosse?
Are you sure?
Well, yeah,
Let's back it up a little bit.
here by the morning and take your Buick LaCrosse with your ass. I will buy me a car.
Oh, we gotta stop the show. We gotta stop the show because we gotta talk about these high value men. How many high value six figure niggas has a Buick LaCrosse as a family car? Meaning there's at one house, there's one car, and whoever needs to use that car, they could take that car to work. They could take it to go get some groceries. They could take it to go to the movie theater. They could take it here, take it there. However they get to A and B. How many high value men and six figure niggas do you know? All they got is one car? You mean you don't have your mama in the Buick LaCrosse and then you got your own car, or you have the blue Buick LaCrosse as your daily and you didn't buy your mama her own car as a daily driver? You mean everybody in the house is using one car? How many high value six figure niggas do you know who shares a Buick LaCrosse with their mama?
You a lost boy looking for mommy's hand to hold.
I just want to know, because this right here is this is nasty. This is nasty. This is how niggas is living real life. Real life, when these live streams in and everybody gotta go home and deal with their life and go to work. This is what your boy Austin Hollerman is subjected to in the gynocracy.
Are you sure?
Well, yes, I will.
Because I will take the car.
Yes.
He said, so your boy Austin Hollerman tried to flex a little muscle, tried to throw his weight around since he's getting kicked out Mama house. His only leverage is, I'm going to take the Buick LaCrosse. And now his mama won't have a car to go to the grocery store and pick up groceries. You see how raw, you see how trife niggas is living out. You see how trife niggas is living. See, when you up under that gynocracy and you up under the Joe Biden economic restructuring, build back America plan, this is what you get. We were supposed to be building back America. How can Austin Hollerman build back his family when the only thing they got is a Buick LaCrosse to get around in? And if it's him and his mama get the beefing,
You a lost boy looking for mommy's hand to hold.
he and his mama get the beefing. Now his mama don't even have a car to get groceries for her and Austin Hollerman's little brother Major. How does that happen to a high value 6-figure nigga? I mean, somebody's gotta explain this to me. He's out here traveling the world. He in Brazil, he in Peru, Thailand, Africa. Taking these prostitutes shopping. But when money get low and that work visa expire and we gotta go back home, this is our boy Austin Hollerman right here.
I hope that motherfucker break down on
I'll ship it back to Paraguay.
Take it. You are a loser just like your fucking daddy.
And that's how my dad beat her ass.
She said what? She said what?
I'll ship it back to Paraguay.
Take it. You are a loser just like your fucking daddy.
Stop the show. Stop the show. And this is why. This is why it's very important in the community to have strong black men, because if we have strong black men, they will raise even stronger black men. But we heard the story. Austin Hollerman's father was a Rolling Stone. He got about 20 kids, 25 baby mamas. Wasn't involved in Austin Hollerman's life at all. And instead of holding him accountable for being a Rolling Stone and not being a strong black man, everybody in the Manosphere is going to focus in on Austin Hollerman's mom. And they're going to focus on single mothers. They're going to focus in on the BW. And they're going to talk about the mistakes that she made, but they won't talk about the mistakes that Austin Hollerman's father made. Nobody's going to reach out to Austin Hollerman and take him aside and say, hey, young man, this is how you go about life. And even if they do, Austin Hollerman's ego is so fragile that he won't even listen to proper male leadership. And now we got a son husband. We got a mama's boy. We got a dude who can't afford to keep a roof over his head, who is dependent upon you incels to fund his lifestyle overseas to trick on prostitutes. And he is heralded as the face of the passport bro movement. He is heralded as a king, somebody to follow, somebody to worship. We got Commando Spawn. He says, praying for my rent. Let's go ahead and add you as a moderator. They will put Austin Hollerman on a pedestal and worship the live streams that he do, like the videos that he dropped, and herald him as some grand social media traveler influencer who is fighting the gynocracy and the gender war on one hand. All of it is right here. All of this is right here on this video.
And that's how my dad beat her ass. No, I'm not deleting shit.
He knew he could. How could he delete it? How could he delete it knowing people is already recording? As soon as it happened, they already recording, so he know he can't delete. So what he gotta do is he's gotta pull out the cigar. He's gotta talk that shit. And he gotta smoke the cigar, knowing deep down his feelings is hurt. He ain't got nowhere he could go. He's going to be dependent upon you incels to give him more money so he can find him a spot to live in. And since we are slaves to the gynocracy, what happens when you are a slave to the gynocracy? That's right. When you are a slave to the gynocracy and a B-dub at the snap of her finger could have you homeless here in America, what do we gotta do now? We gotta go to Kendra G's channel and we gotta talk trash about the B-dub. Let's get it. Let's get right into it.
Let me see your room. Austin, I have to make sure you're not a webcam. Right now, I'm not sure. Show me the other side of your room, Austin. I know you spent $100 to get selected, but I got to see this whole room. I got to see the other side. Keep going. What is the other side? Go the other way. Go the other way. Let me see. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. No, I had to make sure you wasn't a webcam. I'm sorry, because you look like a webcam.
Thank you.
That's not a compliment.
So we got Austin unbeknownst to the Negroes in the Manosphere. Austin Hollerman got kicked out of his mama house at this time. Austin Hollerman had to find him a new spot. We don't know where he's at. We don't know if he's at a hotel. We don't know if he's at a restaurant, a lounge, a room. We have no idea where Austin Hollerman's at. So Kendra G, can you show us how you're living? We gotta make sure that you're not one of them webcam, but we gotta make sure you're the real deal. And now as you can see, he really didn't want to show the room. He showed just a little bit, but we can't quite make out. We can't quite make out exactly where he's at. Let's see if we can make out where this Negro is at. Let's see if we can make it out real quick. Let's see where is this Negro at?
This.
Are you ready?
Okay, so to me, it looks like a lobby. We see a desk with a computer, cubby holders.
Yes, I'm ready.
It's kind of hard to pick out where your boy Austin Hollerman is at. We don't, he could be in a public place. We don't know where your boy is at. But your boy is homeless because he got kicked out of Momma house. And here we are. We on the Kendra G's media show. Let's get it.
Ready.
Okay. No, I had to make sure you wasn't a webcam. I'm sorry, because you look like a webcam.
Thank you.
That's not a compliment.
It's not a
I
compliment.
want you to get your Wi-Fi together.
The Wi-Fi is bad?
This is how I used to dress 6 months ago. And this is me now. And it's all thanks.
Okay, I think it's better. Okay. All right.
So the Wi-Fi is better. Now I don't know about you. When he was at his house, the Wi-Fi had no problems. The Wi-Fi that his mama was paying for, that he was live streaming from, let me say it, Mama's Wi-Fi had no problems.
You a lost boy looking for mommy's hand to hold.
Now we out of Mama's house. We are out of Momma house right now. And now since we're out of Momma house, we are having problems with the Wi-Fi. Why are we having problems with the Wi-Fi? Mama's Wi-Fi ran good. But when we gotta pay for our own Wi-Fi, all of a sudden we 360p, our phone look like a webcam, we real blurry. We got Kendra G. No, she likes to keep a tight ship. Her lighting is good. She coming in 1080p at least, 1070, maybe even 4K. And we got Austin Hollerman barely at 360. But you know, Mama got us kicked out of the house. No, we can't talk trash to Mama. So we gotta find some B-dubs we can talk trash to. Let's get it.
Let's do it. Austin. Okay, you look good. How old are you, Austin?
I'll be 25 in 2 weeks.
25 in 2 weeks. So you're a Taurus. When's your birthday?
May 16th.
That's not 2 weeks. My birthday's 2 weeks. That's 3 weeks.
2.5.
Okay, you have Gina Jackson's birthday.
Yes, I do.
I know. I'm May 7th. I know all Gina. I love Gina Jackson. All right, let's do it. So we got Austin, 25. Well, 2024, be 25 May 16th. What do you do for a living?
I'm a YouTuber as well.
Oh, you're a YouTuber. Okay. I don't consider myself a YouTuber, but I respect that that's what you consider yourself.
Well, this is
I guess
my
I
main
am a YouTuber,
source.
but I consider myself a journalist. But I understand.
I'm a journalist too. I've said that as well.
Okay, but do you want me to call you a YouTuber or a journalist?
I want you to call me Austin Hollerman.
The question is, what do you do for a living, honey?
YouTube.
Okay.
So your boy Austin Hollerman, we done heard it from the horse's mouth right here. It was talking about, what does Austin Hollerman do for a living? The majority of his income comes from YouTube. So that means him traveling, doing these live streams. He is dependent upon you Negroes. He's dependent upon these incels to give him money. He's dependent upon YouTube AdSense to put money in his pocket. I don't know about you, but if you're going to rely on YouTube as your number one source of income, the last thing you want to do is make the B-dub your enemy. The last thing you want to do is talk about how these prostitutes are better than American B-dubs and call B-dubs all kind of names. That's the last thing you want to do is go to the Kendra G's channel where the majority of her subscribers are American B-dubs, and you go on her platform, trash American B-dubs, and then take that video and post it on your channel, knowing that these American B-dubs would love nothing more than to see your channel either terminated or demonetized. But when you are devoid of a father figure, when you are devoid of logical, intelligent, black male leadership, you will do things to jeopardize your money. And here, we're watching your boy. We're watching your boy right now swim in some very dangerous waters right now.
Do you have any kids?
I would hope not.
So the answer is no.
No.
Okay. And where you calling me from?
Dallas.
Dallas. All right, let's get into it. We got Austin, Dallas, 25. Almost 25, May 16th. He's a YouTuber, no kids, lives in Dallas. What kind of woman you looking for?
I'm looking for black women that have respect for black men.
Ooh. So you think black women don't have respect for black men?
Stop the show. Now it makes sense. He's looking for, see, most people ask you what kind of women you're looking for. You know, I'm looking for a woman who's beautiful, intelligent, loving, and caring. Ask any man. I mean, that's what a man wants. A man that's beautiful, intelligent, loving, and caring. Austin Hollerman gets asked that question. I want a black woman who can respect a black man because his mama disrespected him on his live stream and kicked him out the house. And since he couldn't just take that L and, you know, begin his journey into manhood and become his own man, what we gotta do is we gotta come on to Kendra G's channel and we gotta project that bullshit. Oh, this is good. This is good TV right here.
YouTuber, no kids, lives in Dallas. What kind of woman you looking for?
I'm looking for black women that have respect for black men.
Ooh. So you think black women don't have respect for black men?
Check this out. I've been all around the world, and I'm gonna tell you, Afro-Latinas and Africans got y'all beat.
Got us beat, and how do they have us beat?
On every front.
Then why not just date them and be happy?
I live in Latin America. I'm just here to get my paperwork so I can stay gone from y'all.
But what I'm saying is, listen, I have whatever your desire is. So if you found the type of woman that wants to date you the way you want to be dated, why not just focus on her? What would be the point of coming up here to ask for a black woman that you don't really feel as though
I want to, I'm still trying while I'm here, so I want to see if my mind can be changed.
No one cares, Austin. No one cares about changing your damn mind, honey.
Really?
We're not gonna work that hard.
So nobody.
We got Kendra G kicking the knowledge on him, letting that Negro know. These black women out here, we don't care that you're going overseas, dealing with Afro-Latinas, dealing with women from Africa, and how they're so much better they are than us. Because if they were better than us, you wouldn't be over here trying to find you a American B-dub who can respect you. You be in Dallas, you be getting your papers ready, and by getting your papers ready, you waiting for that YouTube money to hit. You waiting for these incels to hit the Cash App a little bit more because money's getting a little tight. Money getting a little tight out here, so now you gotta, you in the bind. You thought you was gonna stay at Mama house for a month or two, and then once that money hit, and then you was gonna go to whatever country you was gonna go to trick off on prostitutes, but your mama put a wrench in that plan, and now you gotta come up off that money. You gotta come off that dough for a hotel room, for a motel room, or an Airbnb, or whatever you may be. Money you thought you was gonna have, you don't have anymore because your mama kicked you out the house. And now since your mama, who is a B-dub, put you out the house, now we find ourselves on the Kendra G show talking shit about B-dubs. Let's run it back.
Well, almost 25, May 16th. He's a YouTuber, no kids, lives in Dallas. What kind of woman are you looking for?
I'm looking for black women that have respect for black men.
Ooh. So you think black women don't have respect for black men?
Check this out. I've been all around the world, and I'm gonna tell you, Afro-Latinas and Africans got y'all beat.
You see now. This is why the incels and the I'm sorry. This is why the incels and the prostitute bros love Austin Hollerman so much. Because these so-called prostitute bros who don't have their passports because they don't have the funds yet, so they haven't traveled. So when they would come up on these panels and talk about how these Afro-Latinos, these Colombian women who are using scopamine to rob and unalive people, these other prostitutes who are single mothers over there in their country, these prostitutes who are selling their bodies for $40, the reason why they're better than the American B-dub is because they're respectful to us, and these Negroes haven't figured out the reason why these prostitutes treat you so nice is because you're giving them money by the hour. But these incels, these prostitute bros who don't have any experience, who wouldn't know if the Colombian woman is better than the American B-dub, they're going to use what Austin Hollerman just said. Because they know Austin Hollerman, he been to Brazil. He been to Colombia. He been to Peru. He been to Thailand. He been to Africa. He has the experience. If anybody would know which woman is better, it would be Austin Hollerman. And Austin Hollerman knows that. So when he starts off his soliloquy with, let me see if I can back it up a couple of seconds.
So you think black women don't have respect for black men?
Check this out. I've been all around the world.
See, when he says I've been all around the world, when he slaps that passport bro card on the table, that's supposed to give him some legitimacy into whatever he's saying. Because he's traveled all around the world, he knows which women is better. Let's get it.
I'm gonna tell you, Afro-Latinas and Africans got y'all beat.
Got us beat, and how do they have us beat?
On every front.
Then why not just date them and be happy?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, Kendra G. These Negroes claim that foreign women are so much better than the American B-dub. first questions I always ask prostitute bros. If they're so much better, okay. Where's your wife, kids, and family with said foreign women? Just like Austin Hollerman, who's been traveling since 2020. He's been out and about for the last 4 years, dating so-called foreign women, African, Latinos, Brazils, Africans, Thailand women, all these women from Peru. He's been dating all these women, but he has yet to marry a woman. He has yet to start a family with these women who he claims are way better than the American beat up and got him beat on every front. Every front. The front. Every front. Let's see if we can get back to this real quick.
I live in Latin America. I'm just here to get my paperwork so I can stay going from there.
But what I'm saying is, listen, I have no, whatever your desire is. So if you found the type of woman that wants to date you the way you want to be dated, why not just focus on her? What would be the point of coming up here to ask for a black woman that you don't really feel as
I
though
want to. I'm still trying while I'm here, so I want to see if my mind can be changed.
He said, "Well, I'm gonna be here for a while. I fucked up my money. You know Kendra G. I'm gonna be in Dallas for a while. I fucked up my money. My mama kicked me out of the house.
Boy looking for mommy's hand.
And I'm gonna be an American for a while. So since I'm here, I might as well give the American B-dub one last chance because I'm gonna be here for a while and I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be back before I go back overseas and start tricking on prostitutes again because I fucked up my money, I fucked up my living situation. Instead of me just having, the intestinal fortitude to tell you the truth, Kendra G, which your boy is fixing to do, is your boy is fixing to lie.
no one cares, Austin. No one cares about changing your damn mind, honey.
Really?
We're not gonna work that hard.
So nobody has the interest in changing my mind.
No, it's not about nobody having interest. You said you found a group of women that have the interest, a group of women that you like. We're not mad at it. You should date those women. I mean, you came on dissing black women, saying that they were not.
I didn't say that. I never said that.
You said that. Well, you said that you were looking for a black woman that has respect for black women, and you said Afro-Latino and African women have you beat. So my thing is, you should focus on those group of women then, since they have us beat, right?
Yes, but I'm in the United States right now.
Okay. Well, there's those group of women live in the United States too.
And that's why I'm here.
I guess my thing is like if you have a problem with black women, we're okay with it.
No. I don't. I've said many times on my channel, the issue is not specifically black women, it's American culture.
Well, I'm repeating what you said. And what you said was you want a black woman that has respect for black men. And then I said, okay, are you not finding that? And then you said other cultures had us beat. So when you said other cultures have us beat, as a black woman, I'm saying spend your time with them. We're okay. We're not upset.
A whole body deodorant that actually works isn't a myth, it's Native. Native's clean, simple, effective.
Really?
and when Kendra G dropped that logic on him, Austin Hollerman, he didn't have nothing to say because deep down, he know Kendra G is right. If all these other cultures of women have them beat on every level, you need to just focus on them and not worry about the B-dub.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if anyone is gonna come and talk about us as a collective and say that we're not worthy enough, well, we bid you
I never said
farewell.
that. I never said that. I never said that. But I'll tell you this: since I've
You
been,
see, you didn't say that, Austin Hollerman, but when you say other cultures of women have American black women beat on all levels, that's how it's gonna be interpreted. That's what people is gonna. That's the logic behind what you said, Austin Hollerman.
been back in the United States, it hasn't been convincing to switch back over. That's why I'm here today.
Okay. Well, again, we can proceed. I'm just saying from one black person to another, go where you're appreciated. That's for everybody. Go where you're appreciated. Don't worry about if you found a culture or you found a human being that dates you and the one you want, the way you want to be dated, spend your energy there. And that's for any single person.
I would agree.
Okay. So Austin, 25 YouTuber. Okay, so the question is what kind of woman are you looking for? So you said a black woman that doesn't disrespect black men. Anything else?
That's the base of it.
Well, do you want to give examples in which ways that you have find black women are
So
disrespectful?
by that, I'm saying she should be respectable when she talks to the man. She should be respectable with the man's time, his wants, and she should be considerate of his needs as well. Because
Okay.
it's always not one sided. I hear in the United States it's always one sided.
Well, I can ask you one more question just about the other ethnicities that you said have us beat. Have you dated them?
Yes, I have.
So what happened? Why are you not with them anymore?
Oh, I'm traveling. I'm traveling, so I can't commit, but I've experienced.
Oh,
So why did
what
those
you mean? What you mean? What you mean? Hold on, stop the show. Stop the show. See, we gotta have an honest conversation about prostitute bros. You see what these prostitute bros do? They get their passport, they go to pick your favorite country, Colombia, Peru, Brazil, Thailand, pick it don't matter which one. They touch it down and they go out about and they're not looking for commitment. And the reason they're not looking for commitment is because they are looking for a woman who is selling her body at the right price. You know, $40, $30, $20. And they will have relations with said woman and then travel to another part of the country, and find another good looking prostitute to trick on. And you're trying to figure out why these men won't commit, but these women are so called way better and got American women. Not just the B-dub, but American women beat on all levels. But they won't commit because they want to sleep and then be involved with as many prostitutes as they can. But they knew if they came out and said, I just want to sleep with prostitutes in all these different countries, they realize how crazy that sounds. So they gotta lie and twist it and clean it up to make it palatable for the masses to understand. Now we don't want to commit.
ethnicities that you said have us beat? Have you dated them?
Yes, I have.
So what happened? Why are you not with them anymore?
Oh, I'm traveling. I'm traveling, so I can't commit.
You're not with them because you're traveling? You mean if you found a girl, she wouldn't travel with you, Austin Hollerman?
But I've experienced.
You've experienced? You mean you've paid for their services, Austin Hollerman? I get it.
So why did those relationships end? Just because you were
Oh, they
traveling?
ain't. I got plenty on standby. They haven't ended yet.
You'll see that they're on standby, meaning if he flies back to that country, whatever prostitute that he likes, he will just call said prostitute on his phone, and he will pay for her time.
Yeah. I just
Oh,
gotta
they're
go.
on standby. This is like a
You
plane.
see that they're on standby. The reason they're on standby is because they're prostitutes, Kendra G.
They're waiting to board.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some black kids. That's for sure.
Okay. Well, let's keep going. So, disrespectful. Anything else? And you got to the deal breakers. This is supposed to be the part of what you want.
What do you mean?
Like the question is, because in the deal breakers, you could say, I don't want a disrespectful woman. This question is, what kind of woman are you looking for? So I guess the good qualities that you desire should be your answers.
Like I said, how she talks to the man, his respectful of his time. Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
Hit the gym. pH is balanced. I have a lot of questions for you. I will get to your questions. Don't worry. Anything else before we go to your deal breakers?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, let me read some of these questions. They're begging me to read these questions. So, Marika, I can't pronounce your name, said he paid $100 to argue and to get some Red Pill followers.
I didn't pay nothing. I didn't ask nobody to pay nothing.
You paid, somebody sent me $100 to pick you.
Yeah, I didn't send it. I didn't ask them to send it.
Oh, so somebody else sent it.
Yeah, you see, one of these so-called incels who get off on B-Dubs being put in their place. He paid $100 for Austin Hollerman to get put up there because he wanted Austin Hollerman to say all this stuff to Kendra G, to continue this so-called gender war.
Yeah, that wasn't my name.
Austin Hollerman doesn't have $100 to give because Austin Hollerman fucked up his money and was living at Momma house.
Okay, he said that wasn't his name. Courtney said he's live now using you. You're live now?
I was live first, and they said you should call in.
Oh, somebody that dropped the dime on him. Oh, you see what happens when you fuck up your money and you get kicked out of your mama house. You don't want to work a real job. You don't want to cut 8 heads a day at $35 a pop because you too lazy to do it, Austin Hollerman. So what you gotta do, Austin Hollerman, is you gotta create this content. You gotta create conflict. You gotta engage in the gender war to fuel these incels to pay you monies. You see how cold the game is? I mean the game is so cold. This is what they got to do to get by. I think we got somebody that hit the Cash App, support the show. If you could pay Austin Hollerman good money to go overseas and pay for the service of prostitutes, you could definitely hit the Cash App, $, the Grandmaster Troll. Let's see who we got in the building who donated via the Cash App. We got John the Analyst. He came in and supported. And we got Best Reactions Video came in and supported 5 on the Cash App. Salute to support the show. But this is what happens when your money is low. You're running out of options. You want to get back to Brazil. You want to get back to Colombia. You want to get back to tricking on prostitutes. This is what you got to do. And when he did it, Somebody dimed him out. Courtney dropped a $99 super chat.
When because I was supposed to date a black woman here in Dallas, several black women in Dallas, but y'all know how y'all are. So
How? Well, I don't live in Dallas, so I can't speak for the black. You know,
from what
not every black woman is the same, right? You can't make one statement.
I
and
know
then
they're not, because I've been to Latin America and they're not the same.
Okay, you have to stop your live on your page though. So are you live right now?
I'll stop my live. Go ahead.
I'm gonna stop my live too. I don't got time to try. I don't got time. How about that? You stop your live, I'm gonna stop my live, and all the lives stop.
Oh, stop the show. Stop the show. It's the same thing at Mama house. You get kicked out of Mama house. You go to Kendra G house and you get kicked out of Mama Kendra G's house as well.
You a lost boy looking for mommy's hand and hold.
Oh, it is a sick world out here for the black man when you're under the dictatorship and rulership of the gynocracy, where these B-dubs are dictating to you whether if you can live on their house. They are dictating to you if you have your own live stream, you have to shut down your live stream. And then when you shut down your live stream, they still remove you from their live stream. So the same thing that happened in real life, it happened on the internet. You niggas will never be out from under the foot of the gynocracy. Forever a slave to the gynocracy. All because you don't want to do what you're supposed to do. You don't want to work for nothing. You want everybody to donate to you. You want everybody to hit your Cash App. You want everybody to hit your Super Chat. You want people to buy memberships. You want them to subscribe to Patreon for little bullshit ass content. You provide next to nothing. And you want to be paid a king's ransom so much so you can travel the world and have world prostitutes on standby at your beckoning call. That's how fucked up these Negroes' minds are. And this is why the Grandmaster Troll, this is why I stopped doing live stream, because I done broke down this concept to you niggas over and over and over and over and over again. We had Ramil Amir. He had a whole porn channel. He would, after he would do his live streams and collect the money, he would go find and buy prostitutes and have relations with said prostitutes on X videos, on Pornhub. He had a Mr. Side Dude, Coco Cuties. He would take y'all Negroes' money and go buy prostitutes. And then when I exposed it, dudes tried to come at me and they tried to call me gay because I found his porn channel. Then I said, okay, if I'm gay, I said, if I'm gay for finding his porn channel, explain to me how he has a fan wall with a bunch of niggas with their shirts out and they penises as their profile picture, and they're telling Ramil Amir, I like the way you fucking them bitches. Salute to the way you fucking them bitches. You know what? These dudes even said in the comic sections, you fuck them bitches so good, you wanna fuck a bitch with me. And you had Ramil Amir responding to the fan wall, and that wasn't considered gay. Now, I don't know about you. If a Negro got a profile picture, shirts off, sausages all in the profile picture, and you respond to said profile picture, how is that not suspect? We had Kevin Samuels. He would take y'all Negroes' money. Got him an escort. According to y'all claim he died having relations with an escort. We had your boy Fresh and Fit. According to him, he got a prostitute pregnant. He bought said prostitute. He went 50-50 on a $30,000 piece of jewelry. That's right. He took y'all Negroes' money that you gave him, spent $15,000 of it on a piece of jewelry who he claimed, him and Fit claimed, was a prostitute. I done pointed this out over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. These dudes is taking your money and buying them on prostitutes. So much so that y'all came at me. I'm not taking Negroes' money and buying them on not buying prostitutes. That's not how the Grandmaster Troll get down. I take my money, I buy me some crypto, or I go buy me stuff for my cars. These niggas is taking y'all's hard-earned money and spending it on prostitutes, and y'all is cool with it. It blows my mind. I still can't figure it out how you could give somebody money knowing he's gonna take that money and give it to a prostitute. And then y'all claim that y'all want good women. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring up this content creator. Let me see if I can bring up this content creator. Oh, I got to get it. I got to get it. Any and everybody could get this smoke. We had this Negro right here. That's right, your boy Ty City. I gotta call you out, Ty City. I got to call you out, Ty City. And the reason why I got to call you out, we got all these tech niggas in this space. You got Gay, Keep It Tacky. You got the Black Brain Trust. You got people who actually got degrees and actually got experience in the tech field. Let me see if I can bring them up again. Instead of teaming up with a dude with a tech background to develop an app, you would rather develop an app with a Negro who was arrested for sex trafficking. You would rather develop an app with a dude who's taking Negroes' money and buying prostitutes. You would rather develop an app with somebody who was sex trafficking underage girls. You would rather develop an app with a Negro who was arrested for KTF. Two, for drugs, marijuana. You would develop an app with a hard criminal and then develop an app with a tech dude. I mean, what the hell is going on with you? I mean, somebody, Thai City. Thai City, let me talk to Thai City. Can you explain to me why you would develop an app with somebody fucking prostitutes, unprotected, no condom, somebody who's trafficked women, trafficked underage women, arrested for marijuana, arrested for K2, recently K2, while you would develop an app with that person and not develop an app with somebody with an actual tech background in this space. Can somebody explain to me why these Negroes get behind the Ramila Mears of the world, get behind the Austin Hollermans of the world, the Kevin Samuels of the world, the Hardcore Tito's of the world, the Glendon Camerons of the world, the Rue Damps of the world? Can somebody explain to me how you get behind some of the dudes with some of the most heinous crimes and overlook good brothers with degrees, jobs, and families? And then when shit don't go to plan, when you ain't got nothing, when hoes is winning, when women got all these benefits and you niggas ain't got shit, y'all come up on these live streams, man. These hoes, women, they got everybody backing them, this, that, and the third. Why they keep backing Pookies and they get all B-dubs, want is Pookies, but all you do business with is Pookies and Ray Rays. I just need somebody to explain that to me. I just need somebody to explain that to me. Let me see if I can drop StreamYard real quick. It's been a while. It's been a while since I dropped StreamYard. Let me see if my StreamYard is working. Let me see if my StreamYard is working. Because this right here is unbelievable. The way these Negroes get down, the way these Negroes move, it is unbelievable. And that's exactly why I retired. Exactly why I retired, and I don't go live anymore. Because I'm gonna drop this link. And people gonna make all these excuses. Jaylen gonna come up here talk about Vaseline and spitting in somebody's butt. Somebody's gonna hit the link. Somebody's gonna see a person. No, they don't like that person. No, they jump on the panel. They gonna argue with said person, not talk about the topic. This is exactly why I stopped doing live streams. But maybe somebody could explain to me how your boy Austin Hollerman getting kicked out of Momma house and then going on Kendra G's and getting kicked out of Kendra G's house. Maybe somebody can explain it to me. We're gonna go ahead and pin that to the top. But when I saw this clip right, let me see if I can find it. Where did I put that clip at? Let me see. Where is that? When I saw this clip right here.
I don't give a fuck about what you think. This is my house. I pay the bills here,
Okay, that's fine.
I pay the bills
Okay,
here.
that's fine.
I pay
That's-
the electric.
that's fine.
You don't pay a
you
motherfucking
don't
thing
you don't
here.
hold on, you
So
don't need to
you don't like
you don't,
how I roll and you don't like how I move.
I don't give
Get
a
the
fuck how you
out.
roll. I will get the fuck out of
Then
here.
get the fuck out,
You
nigga.
get the fuck out of my face.
You get the fuck out. Who the fuck?
I'm talking to you. You
bitch?
get on. Shit. I ain't dealing with that shit.
You don't deal with it. Get your motherfucking bitch ass out of here by the
Man, fuck
morning.
you.
Get the fuck out. Me and Major don't have to deal with you.
See, I have control over my own attitude, but I'm not gonna lie to you. If that would have been a girl, I probably would have punched that bitch.
Get your motherfucking dusty ass out of here. I'm not
No,
gonna play
damn
with
dusty.
you, and I don't care how you feel. It doesn't matter to me. This is my place, and you will not disrespect me. Period. Point blank. And you can do and think whatever you want, but get your ass out of here by the morning and take your Buick LaCrosse with your ass. I will buy me a car.
Are you sure?
Yes, I will.
Because I will take the car.
Yes, take it with you. Take it with you. I hope
I'll
that
sh-
motherfucker break down on the
I'll
side.
ship it back to Paraguay.
Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. You are a loser just like your fucking daddy.
And that's how my dad beat her ass. No, I'm not deleting shit.
How does that happen to an Austin Hollerman? Passport Bros, aka Prostitute Bros, the Manosphere, Red Pill Content Creators, SOIS. How does that happen during a live and nobody, no black men say nothing about it? They want to talk about Amanda Seals. They want to talk about Diddy and gay sex. They want to talk about B-Dubs. They want to talk about Meek Mill and gay sex. But nobody wants to talk about the Passport King getting kicked out of Mama house. We can't get a celebrity junk of Austin Hollerman getting kicked out of Mama house. When Fresh and Fit got that broad pregnant, everybody was talking about it. Austin Hollerman, the face of the Passport Bro movement, gets kicked out of Mama house, and we have nothing to say. I dropped the link to talk about Austin Hollerman getting kicked out of Mama house. We got 100 people watching and nobody hits the link to come up on the show. You see, nobody wants to have these real conversations. And I know this. The last couple of times I didn't drop the link and we're just going to have a real conversation about black male leadership and what black men need to be doing and self-improvement. You niggas don't want to hit the link and have that difficult conversation because that conversation isn't about that B-dub. It isn't about checking that B-dub. It's about why black men in this space who claim to be high value and six-figure year niggas are getting kicked out of Mama house. Talking about how they're going to have their Buick LaCrosse shipped to another country, knowing that's not how high value men move. High value men don't have Buick LaCrosses shipped overseas to another country. High value men bring their high end Ferraris, Lambos, McLarens, Bugattis, Common sex. Those are the cars high value men get shipped across country. Niggas don't ship buckets to a different country. That's why that Buick LaCrosse was at Mama's house, why that was in Brazil, why he was in Peru and Thailand, because high value men ship high end cars. Broke niggas leave they buckets at Mama's house. Point blank period. Since you niggas didn't want to come up on the show is over. Peace.